Holland and I have a few more days before the International Balloon Fiesta starts in Albuquerque. So along the way, we'll check out a mountain town called Cloudcroft. We'll visit the old apple barn and check out a place called Alamagordo, which is actually the pistachio capital of the United States. We find ourselves a cool little campground for a couple nights and explore the pretty awesome White Sands National Monument. We also see this incredible landscape on our final drive up to Albuquerque.
A little taco stand in the middle of the desert, eating fresh fruit in the LA heat, traveling the country, stopping into every diner, hauling the bump right next to me. Traveling food. Traveling food.
Hey, this looks like West Texas again. That's not fair. But the landscape did change. I started to see some mountains. We're actually starting to enter the Sacramento mountain range. And you know you're in the West when you see a Billy the Kid and National Scenic Byway Visitor Center. There's actually a pretty cool museum next door to it called the Hubbard Museum of the American West. Didn't really have time to check either of them out, but I did stop real quick. Stumbled upon this little town called Ruidoso, New Mexico. It's actually really cool. It's kind of like a little ski town in New Mexico, and it really reminded me just of like a ski town that you'd see in Colorado. Didn't stay long, but Holland and I did check it out real quick. Found this cool little candy shop called Buffett's Candies. Been around since 1956, and they actually specialize in piñon candies, which are pine nuts, but pine nuts that are specific to New Mexico. It's been a long day. If you guys remember, I started the day off in Roswell. Did the Roswell parade, toured the newspaper facility, been on the road for a while, and we're getting hungry. So found this place that was known for a good green chili cheeseburger, and it was really good. They actually bread the green chili and fry it, put it on a burger with some caramelized onions and melted cheese, and got some onion petals. It was really good, and we were ready to call it a night. And again, I found a dog-friendly Motel 6 that was about the same price as any kind of campsites. And I woke up the next morning. We were staying next to this neighborhood called Camelot. They had a pretty crazy castle entrance, which was pretty wild. Took Holland for a walk, and then we were on the road again. Oh man, it was so nice this morning. A nice cool morning. It's been a while since it's been cool in the morning, so we had to roll down the windows, enjoy the ride. Come on guys, move over. So we're on our way to White Sands National Monument, as it was called then. Now it's White Sands National Park. And on our drive towards White Sands, we came across this little town called Cloudcroft, New Mexico, another little mountain town. Looked really cool, so we took a little short break and checked it out. Green chili cheddar bread, pistachio bread. More about pistachios coming up. Alright, we're getting close to Alamagordo, which is pretty much where White Sands National Park is, but again, along the way we saw this cool looking spot called the Old Apple Barn, so figured we'd go check it out. I don't know about you, but I don't think I can say no to green chili garlic almonds. No, I couldn't say no to them, and I couldn't say no to the green chili dog either. Looked pretty good. And I also got a slice of their homemade apple pie and a little sampling of their frozen apple cider and frozen cherry cider. Ooh, it was all good. Alright, we gotta get back on the road. This Florida kid was just starting to get blown away by the landscape. Man, absolutely beautiful out here. Uh-oh, tunnel, hold your breath. We finally made it to Alamagordo, and I had no idea they were known for pistachios, and there's a pistachio country store, so we're gonna go check it out, see what they got inside. And they had some Hatch green chili and Hatch red chili pistachios, and it's getting to be fall, so of course they had pumpkin pie flavored pistachios. Alright, it has been a long day. We're ready to call it a day and checking into Desert Paradise RV Park, which I believe is the closest RV park to White Sands National Park. So we are going to check in and relax. Hey guys, it's kind of dark, but at the campsite, I am actually RV park, I guess technically, eating a bag of the garlic pistachio nuts that I got at the market earlier today, and they're really, really good. Holland is down there, chilling out. There's my truck and the Airstream. We're just hanging out, looking at the stars in the sky. It's a beautiful evening here. Besides that one street light that's right there, there's not much light pollution out here, and I got a good view of all the stars. Good morning from White Sands National Park in New Mexico. When I visited, it was actually called White Sands National Monument back in 2018. But this place has always been a bucket list item of mine. Saw pictures of it a few years ago and was just blown away. It's just this massive plot of land that is filled with what looks like sand just for miles and miles and miles. So I know Holland's gonna have a blast out here. We are gonna go check it out on this cool New Mexico morning. goodness, this place is so cool. Holland, come here. This place is so awesome.
Lights beyond the horizon. Let's go find out. Feeling free. Free to live my life. Free to roll the dice. Free to go left or right. I wanna feel free to go wherever I choose. Free to stay or just cut loose. Free to sing, free to dance, free to give into lust and romance. Free, that's what I wanna be. That's what I wanna be. Now things are moving along and I'm picking up speed. I'm singing my own songs and making ends meet. But good enough ain't good
10:30, so we've been out here almost 3 hours now. This time flies when you're having fun. Being quiet because you can hear fighter jets in the background too. It's pretty much dead quiet out here. But then every now and again you hear fighter jets practicing doing maneuvers and everything. They're pretty far off in the distance. Mostly you just hear them. I can see a few of them. It's not like they're right overhead or anything, but kind of adds to the ambiance of the place. So there's almost 300 square miles, like 275 square miles in this, what they call a national monument. And it's not really sand, it's gypsum. I mean, I grew up around Siesta Key, which is one of the nicest beaches ever. And I don't know how gypsum varies from sand, but this is it's so soft. It's a little moist. It's still kind of fluffy too, though. It's just miles and miles and miles. Miles and miles of this stuff.
I'm feeling free. Free to live my life. Free to roll the dice. Free to go left or right. I wanna feel free to go wherever I choose. Free to stay or just cut. Free to sing. Free to dance. Free to give into lust and romance. That's what I wanna be.
It's starting to get pretty hot out here. We are gonna head back to the entrance of the park, check out the visitor center, and then go find some food. You can buy a little sled in the gift shop and go sliding down the dunes if you wanted, which would be pretty cool. Somebody recommended this little diner in town called the Heidi Ho Drive-In, so of course we're gonna go check it out.
Traveling the country, stopping into every diner. Hauling the bump right next to me. Traveling traveling food. We drove 1,000 miles to a football.
The cool place, this place has been here for quite a while, and they're known for their green chili cheeseburgers, and it's really close to Holloman Air Force Base, so you might run into some Air Force personnel when you go there. It's starting to cool down, and I heard there's some killer sunsets out at White Sands as well, so Holland and I went back to check it out at night.
Just wanna watch them stars fall. But you don't wanna be seen. I wanna lay here beside you. Oh, quiet. Fire breath and open sky. It's not what we know.
I'm out at White Sands for the sunset, and they have a film crew out here. I'm gonna get a closer shot with her videotaping some crazy futuristic car out here on the sand. There's all the trucks there.
Ready and leap. Jacob.
Sunflowers, high grass, and bare feet. To each second is a dream.
Ready and
I keep my
Lord.
balance next to you. It's true. Nowadays, there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. Fire breath and open sky. It's not what we know.
It was totally random seeing this, but it was also really cool. Definitely added to the whole experience of being out there. But it's our last night. Tomorrow we're gonna head off towards Albuquerque for the hot air balloon fiesta. Yet another long drive ahead of us today, but when you see the world's largest pistachio, you have to stop and check it out. And this Pistachio Land actually does a tour of their farm, so I did that as well. Hey guys, so we're just hanging out in a pistachio tree farm. They also have a vineyard where they make, there's Holland, where they make wine. The vineyards, the grape trees are back there. These are the pistachio nut trees. And we are at McGinn's Pistachio Land. And so we're here in the actual orchard, which is pretty cool, and I just picked up. Let me go over here real quick and show you one of these. And here is a couple that I picked up off the ground. This was the main location of the same place that I stopped at on the way into town, and now we are hitting the road again and stumbled across another cool looking place called Valley of Fires. The rumor has it about 5,000 years ago a volcano erupted and all this lava flowed south and now covers like 125 square miles. A really, really cool place. But we finished our drive up to Albuquerque, stopped at a couple of little local places along the way. Of course, there were some more green chilies being roasted on the roadside. I love all these little farm stands and stuff like that. They're really cool. But we made it to Albuquerque, and in the next episode, you'll get to go on a hot air balloon ride.